friends, it's your old pal, Mrs. Springer. Jesus bless you, I miss you. Today's advanced decoding video is going to talk about the ending T-U-R-E. T-U-R-E, when we see it at the end of words, does not say ture, it says ture, ture. So the TU is really saying a ch, so it's ture. Let's see what that looks like at the end of some words. Just like when we do ing or shun, when we see T-U-R-E at the end of a word, we want to circle it together and just think ture. So we're going to circle this T-U-R-E together. That says ture. What's in front of it? I spot one vowel, and it's closed because here's a consonant. So we have mix. That's my first scoop. And then ture. Mixture, mixture. And a mixture is when you stick stuff like in a bowl, stir it together, mixture. Let's look at the next word. Here's the T-U-R-E, I'm just gonna circle it together. It stays together, chur. What's in front of it? Well, I have a vowel team that says O-I, and so the S will just stay with that. I have moist, moisture, moisture. And moisture is like wetness. Let's look at the next one. Circle that T-U-R-E together, chur, and I spot a U. The U is closed in, so it's going to say up, punk, puncture, puncture. When you puncture something, you poke a hole in it. Let's look at the next one. Circle that chur. It's going to say chur at the end. Now I have two vowels. Let's take a look. What's between those two vowels is a D and a V. I can split those guys, so I'm actually going to have two scoops in front of that chur. Closed syllable, so A is going to say add. Closed syllable again, the E is going to say ven, adventure, adventure. You guys know what an adventure is. Let's look at a couple that are just a little more tricky. Still have that chur at the end. Again, put that to the back. That says chur all together. Here I have a vowel team. And remember, EA sometimes works together, sometimes doesn't. Our first thing that we always try with an EA is the sound E. Sometimes it'll be a different sound like but we'll try E first. If we do that, creature makes a word, so we can stop there, creature. Like a creature, like an animal, or maybe a monster. Let's look at the next one. Got that chur. I have a whole bunch of vowels here I've got to spot. An E, an I, and an A. Ooh, these are getting to be some good words. What's between the E and the I is a G. Let's try pushing it to the back first. That would make this Lee. Then we've got G-I-S-L-A between here. Gonna split those guys. G in front of an I says J, so I'm gonna go J-is, jis, Lee, jis. Open syllable here, lay, chur. Legislature isn't a word. Let's try keeping the G here. It's still in front of an I, it's still going to say J. But if we say legislature, that works. So there's a time where we can play with that G. Which syllable does it go with? It closes the E, legislature. Legislature is part of the government. They're the guys who make the rules. Last one we're going to try, here's a chur. Spot my vowels, I've got an E, and I've got an A with a bossy R that's going to say R. So what's between the AR and the E? A P. Let's push it to the back first. That makes D-E an open syllable. D-par-chur. Departure, a real word, so that must be right. Departure is when someone leaves, or a leaving time for an airplane. So hopefully you can see out some words. Now I'm going to show you a sentence that's a little bit of a challenge. If you want to pause the video and read it before we move on, that would be great. So I'll give you a second to pause that video and try and read it yourself, and then I'll read it with you and show you the picture. All right, the mixture, there's one of our churs, was sticky because it had too much moisture. The mixture was sticky because it had too much moisture. And here is Mrs. Springer's fantastic drawing. Here's a bowl, and the mixture is in there, and the spoon is all sticky and glumpy. Maybe you've had that experience trying to make cookie dough. I know, fantastic baker that I am, happens all the time. All right, I hope you keep reading. Use ture to figure out some new words. Jesus bless you. Bye-bye.